Welcome back to the kitchen, everybody. Today is Tuesday evening grilled cheese. I can't remember the last time I made grilled cheese. It's a crime. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't been making grilled cheese, but today's the day, and I'm making 2 of them. I'm hungry. I hope you guys are too. But anyway, quick update. I was at PAX past it was over the weekend. I was gone for like 5 days. So it's great to be back, and thanks for all your support while I was gone. I recorded, edited all those videos that went up, and I made a mistake. Saturday, I uploaded 2 videos at the exact same time. I uploaded Scream Ride and Flyboys at the exact same time. So if you missed one of them, make sure to check them out. But we still got Dragon Ball Xenoverse Daily. And here I am back. We didn't even miss a Tuesday evening drive. Sorry for the lack of streams. We didn't stream Wednesday or Saturday, but we'll get going with that again tomorrow. And I'm planning on doing some Flyboys. Flyboys is back. All right. Today we gotta cook some grilled cheese and answer some questions. So if you guys are brand new to what we do here, Tuesdays. This is what we do. Tuesdays. This is what we've been doing for years. You know what? I think turning this on will be a good idea. I have no heat. What am I doing? All right, we got heat. And I got the big skillet today. Why is that not going in? Got the big one today. Okay, well, let's let that heat up. Because I'm doing 2. I'm doing 2 grilled cheeses. I said I'm hungry, right? I'm hungry. So, if you're new to this, what we do every Tuesday, you send in your questions on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure to follow me on Twitter. And you can send in your questions. I'll say, what do you want me to talk about? And you tell me. For example, MC Geechee today, he said, how was PAX? PAX was great. It was absolutely amazing. It's the second one I went to. I went to PAX 2 years ago, and that was really fun. So I kind of knew what to expect. But this year was great. The thing I enjoy the most is meeting people, having fun with friends, and, seeing new games is fun too. Get down there. Yeah, get the butter down there. So we gotta get a nice layer of butter here. And, guys, I gotta tell you that I mentioned this before, I'm not the best chef in the world. I'm not the best cook, so please go easy on me. And you guys have been, and I thank you for that. But PAX was awesome. Got to hang out with my friends. Roomed with Jay, was at my door, and Wes and TJ. It was a lot of fun. I'm telling you guys, I haven't laughed as hard as I did this weekend in a really long time. Just so much funny stuff going on, and met a lot of really cool people. Jay is friends with Tim the Tap Man and Action Jackson. They're streamers, and we hung out with them quite a bit. Got to hang out with Schism quite a bit. The moderators for the Twitch channel, I got to hang out with them a lot, which was awesome. I wasn't really sure how much we'd be able to, but we really spent a lot of time together, and it was really fun. And I got recognized just at random, probably 5 times, and that was nice too. It's not a situation where my channel's so well known where people are stopping me left and right to where I can't have any privacy. It wasn't like that at all. I was free to roam about as much as I wanted to, and a few people got some pictures, and that was awesome. Now, quick side note, I am doing 2 grilled cheeses. One of them I'm putting 1 slice of cheese on. The other one I'm doing a double. Since I haven't done this in a while, I can't remember if I like 1 or 2. So we're doing both. If you're wondering what brand I'm using, this is, what is it? Pepper Ridge Farmhouse Hearty Sliced Bread. Hearty White. The good choice. No, I don't know. This isn't a commercial. And Kraft American singles, of course, as I usually do in everything I cook, apparently. Alright, so we got 2 sitting there nice and warm. Get warmed up. Alright, PAX was awesome. It was great. What else? Twitch party on Friday night was awesome. The rest of the time was just hanging out with people and having a great time. Like, we went to a hibachi grill on Saturday night. That was really cool. It was a really nice hibachi grill, really fun. And yeah, just great time. So if you didn't make it this year, I recommend going at some point. You know, PAXs, people, they have PAX events like all around the country, and I would recommend going to whichever one's closest to you. I don't know if I'm going to be going to any other ones. I'm looking at maybe like TwitchCon or VidCon, but we'll see. We'll see. I got to get to the next question, which was wasabi time. He said, who makes a better grilled cheese, you or your mother? And for me, you know, it's an easy answer. Mom. Mom always makes the best grilled cheese. Mom makes the best everything. I try, but it's never going to compare. That's just how it goes. Verona asked the third question, and Verona said, any new shirt ideas? Anything in the works? She said, I'm going to keep bugging you about this. Now, I've released one shirt, and I was so happy to see how well it did. Like, everyone, I didn't see, now that I think about it, I didn't see anyone who like hated the design, but maybe they just kept it to themselves, which is fine too. But it got a really great response. And I need to do another design, because I think that was like December when we released it. Yeah, because we were getting it ready for Christmas. So I definitely want to do more shirts. I just can't think of a design at the moment. I think I need more. I need to develop more like catchphrases or like funny things. It's tough, you know, now that we're playing like new games. We gotta figure out something that just applies to the channel. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas for shirt ideas, let me know. But if you do want a shirt and you didn't get one, because it's only like, they're only available for like a week or two when we release the designs. If you do want one, you can still get one if enough people want it, if enough people reserve it. So if you go to teespring.com/pungence, you'll see the shirt design that we released in December. If you didn't get one, or if you did get one and you wanted to get like another color, another size, another, like a t-shirt or a hoodie, you still can do that. We just need 13 more people to do it, it looks like. And then the campaign will start over again. If it does happen, let me know so then I can let other people know that the campaign started. But that's just how it works. It's like, you know, if there's a high enough demand, then it'll open up again. So, yeah. But hopefully we'll just get a new shirt design as well. Okay, let me take a look at these really quick. Let's take a peek. The heat isn't really high. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's going. Let's bump up the heat a little bit. All right, next question. Wyatt, how do you break a bad habit? That is a great question. Everyone has habits. Everyone has bad habits. How do you break it? They say it takes 28 days to break a habit. I think it's 28 days to start a habit and to break one. I think that's what they say. So if you can hold out for whatever this bad habit is that you have, 28 days, then officially it's broken. It doesn't mean it's not going to be difficult to, you know, go right back into this habit, but they say technically it's broken. Now, another thing that helps in breaking a bad habit is replacing it with something else. Like, I like the idea of coming up with some kind of hobby, like maybe you like to draw, or maybe you want to learn an instrument, or maybe you want to pick up a sport or something like that. Stuff like that can help you break this habit. Or maybe you want to get into like learn how to do like graphic design or something like that. Little things like this can help you replace whatever this bad habit is with something like, you know, more productive. And another thing, if you do have a bad habit and you want to keep track of like how you're doing, there is an app called, I think it's called Chains. So it'll help keep track of like how many consecutive days you're doing something, like if you're working out daily, or you know, you're trying to eat better, or trying to break a bad habit, whatever you want to do, it'll help you keep track of that. So I think it's called Chains, but it's just a cool app to help you keep track of that kind of thing. And you know, if you are trying to break a bad habit, just if you do mess up or like whatever, just don't let it get you down. Keep going, keep trying. That is a big thing. All right, well, let's take a look again. Okay. And some people have said, why do you use the spatula upside down? It's because of the shape of the thing. Like, it's shaped like this, so it's easier to get it like this than like this. I know it's silly. That's what I do. Okay, guys. My camera's about to shut off for a minute, so we're going to take a quick break and come right back. Oh, it's flipping time. I think it's flipping time. Now, guys, something you got to keep in mind, when I'm making this stuff, I got to eat this. I have to wait to eat it until I like put all this footage on my computer and edit and upload. I got to figure out a better way to do it. I kind of just eat while I'm doing it, but yeah. Okay, well, let's flip these over. Let's just let's do a little flip. Let's do a little flip. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, that's looking good. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, man, I'm getting hungry. All right, I like what I'm seeing. Okay. Last question was from DeGracia. And if I remember correctly, she was at the top of the pile last stream. But anyway, DeGracia said, I've been getting some messages, some, mean, hateful messages from people. How do you cope with that? How do you deal with that? And yeah, basically, how do you deal with it? So for me, what I usually do is if there are people who are sending like hateful or rude messages to me or being just mean in general, in real life, I just try to distance myself from those people. You don't want people like that in your life. Like, you wanna surround yourself with people that are supportive of you, that are nice, positive, friendly people. If people are making stuff up that's wrong or like being mean to you or anything like that, you just want to distance yourself from them. Like, if it's on the internet, like, I'll just, I just ignore stuff like that, even though it's tough. Once you see it, it just, it kind of gets in your head. If someone says something really mean to you, it gets in your head, and if it's someone like you care about, then it's like, you know how that feels where it's stuck in your head. And no matter how hard you try to not think about it, you keep thinking about it. And it's frustrating. And no one has time to be dealing with that stuff all the time. So what I do is just, just try to distance myself from people like that and remind myself who I am. People don't determine who you are. People don't tell you who you are. You know who you are. And who you are isn't dependent upon other people's opinions. So if someone says something negative, they're not worth your time. Just try to distance yourself from them. And for me, I try to still care about people. Once I start to think, you know what, I care about this person. They said something mean to me. I care about them. I feel bad for them. I feel bad that they think that their life is going to be better, their self-esteem is going to be better by saying something hurtful about me. And I wish the best for them. I wish that they didn't think that way. Okay, wow, we're almost done. Let's turn this down a little. And that actually helps, because the thing that hurts is like having that desire for revenge or anger towards the other person. That's what kind of gets those feelings really eating you up inside. And I know it's difficult, but those are just some things that help me. So I hope it helps you. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. We have a couple grilled cheese, one with one slice of cheese in it, the other with 2 slices. I'm going to have to try them and see which I like better. Oh, whoops. Dude, I'm so hungry. Let's put this in. This wasn't too even on this side, but not bad. It'll get the job done. Yeah, so we got 2 grilled cheeses here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it made you hungry. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Wait. No way, I can't see anything. Uh-oh. Not the best landing, but not the worst. Okay, we can VTOL straight up from there. I gotta say, I'm happy.